Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
What'd you say, bitch?
Oh, I love that.
Tastes as strong as Randy's fucking mouthwash. My mouth, I used Randy's mouthwash in his bathroom. And no, Randy, I didn't put my mouth on it.
He's never using it again.
Well, no, I poured some of his little purple potion into the cup, and I did one of these.
And now I am heavily intoxicated from just
now
swishing.
I am not okay to drive. When I had a breathalyzer, I put those scope drops in one time and breathed into it, and the alarm went off, and I had to call them. You know that Walgreens right off Kings Highway in Arsenal?
Yeah.
The one that's like no longer there.
Yeah.
Had to pull into there, call them while my car is literally going, "Beep, beep,
Drinker alert.
beep."
Drinker alert.
Oh, dude. And I was like, no, I'm being good. I learned my lesson. I'm like looking at it because I'm driving and it's literally going off. I'm driving down Kings Highway. And everybody around me is looking at me like, hey, shut the fuck up, lady. You're waking up my fucking kid in the car. I'm like, it's midnight. Why is your kid in your car?
Turn your stereo down, ma'am.
Oh, God. All over those like little trashy scope things. Because I was at Big Lots and they have like things there that they don't sell in stores anymore.
Yeah.
Like things that are like 10 years old. So I popped a couple of them drops in my mouth thinking, nostalgia, gonna relive the early 2000s. And it almost cost me my life.
If I was a private investigator and I was, it's a skull.
Oh,
Turn
is that what it is?
Ooh.
Gotcha.
If I had you on maybe, I don't know, Killer Wife's Gone Wild.
Okay.
And you told me that story, I'd say your timelines don't match up, ma'am. You said you're in your car at midnight. Big Lots closes at 9.
No,
Or
I
8.
didn't say I left straight from there.
You made it sound like that.
I never included that in the story. I said the mouth drops that I procured from Big Lots. That doesn't mean that I.
Did you see that camera up there? It's already
God.
recorded you saying you was at midnight. You was coming from Big Lots.
Listen, I know I smell really sweaty right now, like a cat urinated all over me. It's literally what I smell like right now.
It's mostly just your armpits, ma'am. I don't smell it anywhere else.
Okay, well, I mean, truly, if you took a whiff of them, you'd be like, whoa, why didn't you pick up some Secret from Big Lots?
Why didn't you put some baking powder in your armpit?
Okay, but so shingles, when I had it, it was on my side. So I am not fucking kidding you. Like 3 days before the rash even showed up, it was like my body, because it was on my stomach. So, or whatever, my waist. I don't even have a waist.
It's on
my
your
body's
ribcage.
just kind of turned into this like donut, couple of donut rolls. But it was right here along the side.
Okay.
So for about 3 days, I was at work. I worked a double and I was like, I'm probably just tired, but like my skin feels really sensitive on the right side. Left side felt totally fine. And I literally was like laying in bed that night or whatever, laying down, kind of like something rubbed on my right side. I was like, why does it feel so fucking weird? It almost feels sunburned. And then I just kind of started testing it out. I was like touching my left side and I was like shaking my boob, jiggle, touching the whole left side. Nothing. Touched the right side and I was like, ah. And it was the whole right side. It was sensitive. And you know what it is? It was like, when you get a cold sore, you're a few days out from it and you start to get that little tingle.
Tingly, yep.
Get that little kind of, ooh, that's going to be a problem. That is going to be a big fucking problem in a few days. That's
Right.
what it was like. That's what that feeling is. So,
golly.
and again, I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if that's shingles. I would say it's not because it doesn't look blistery.
I've had it since Thanksgiving. And it started as blisters, and it's like very small blisters now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's probably fucking shingles.
But it's not supposed to last this long.
No, did you Google it? Did you figure out?
I Googled it, and it's only supposed to last 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay. Huh.
And I tried to call a dermatologist office, and they're booked up till July. So I'm like, fuck.
Just you got to call everyone. That's what I did
I made
to
one
get
call
in
and that
for
was
this.
enough. Yeah.
My shit that's finally gone away.
What was
So-
yours? Bacterial?
No, it's called perioral dermatitis, which don't. You know what,
Ugh,
dude?
That sounds disgusting.
I'm sick of all these judging ass mofos, dude. Sick of them.
He's going to look it up on his periodontist.
Oh, you gonna look it up on your laptop? Try to make fun of me? What about your arm? Why you itching that? What happened?
Feels like blisters.
Oh,
now I'm just
no.
getting shingles everywhere, even though you're not supposed to get it everywhere.
No. Perioral dermatitis, right around the mouth. We
We
already
did.
fucking clapped, so
Bam.
you better calm the fuck down. What? Yeah, yeah, they
Video
were.
camera one on. Would you
They
please
were,
do it
but okay.
for me? I'll be very happy.
1, 2. Oh, that
Okay,
was
let's do another one.
1, 2. That first one was dar.
Yeah, that was dookie. Randy, we're fucking sorry, dude. You have a hard day at work or something? Oh, you did?
Oh,
I feel bad.
Oh, Randall.
No, I'm over here fucking roasting this cat.
One day we're going to be able to take you away from all this, Randy.
One day.
Not anytime soon. Probably in the next 20 years.
Truly not anytime soon. I'm still...
Truly, I'll be passed away by then. So
Yeah, I, Nope, not anytime soon.
Well, I guess got shingles.
You might... I mean, it can get really raunchy. You remember that guy, Tony La Russa? He was the Cardinals coach way back when, I think. And, it got rough for him.
Really?
He had shingles on his face, and it got bad.
I'm scared.
Real bad. You need to get it into a primary care first, because they might be able to diagnose it. A primary care diagnosed my shingles.
Really?
Yeah, and she, furiously made out with me after she diagnosed
Whoa.
me. So it was just truly an amazing moment.
Whoa.
Yeah. Skin stuff sucks, dude. It's like, it makes you feel, it's like when I see people with skin problems, I'm never like, you're fucking gross. I never
I
think
am.
that.
I think that every time I look in the mirror.
Well, but it's when it's me, I'm like, oh my God, everybody thinks I
Don't
look
wash
so
my face.
stupid. And I'm like, usually I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. I've gotten to that point with cold sores. When I have a cold sore, I'm just like, I don't try to cover it anymore unless I'm like on stage or whatever. But it's like most of the time, I don't give a fuck.
Well, on
I'm
stage,
just-
I can't see it.
No, not one bit. Sorry.
Misuse of steroid creams may play a role.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, skin stuff just it fucking blows. Sucks. Because it's like, yo, this is a moneymaker. You know what I'm saying?
What did they say caused it? The mask?
No, they think that it can be caused by like hormones, getting older. Like they were like, it might be irritating it a little more, but let's see.
Every little kid that I've known has had it then. Because they always have fucking red shit around their mouth.
It just doesn't make sense. They were basically like, we don't really know why it is happening.
What's really weird is that Randy's got an ad for a Precious Moment stuff, and I just got some more Precious Moment stuff in the mail today.
Did you really?
Yeah, and that's fucking creepy because that's not even my computer.
Well, it's because we Googled it on here one time and it knows you're here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we did.
It hears my voice.
So, look, hormonal changes, oral contraceptives. So that means birth control for me. To be honest, dude, I'm not even sure that I can get knocked up. I mean, there was like a couple times where allegedly like, oh, you didn't have your period. And we're kind of thinking maybe that something bad happened or whatever, that I had a quote unquote miscarriage or something.
Quote unquote pregnancy.
Yeah, a quote unquote prego day. You know, it's a stupid thing called a quote unquote full term pregnancy.
Oh,
But I mean, like, dude, I was just getting plowed
whoa.
all the time. And when I was younger, doing drugs, fucking a 40-year-old guy when I was 15,
And where are all these people ejaculating in you?
Oh, well, they probably couldn't come. Sorry. We need this reminder for something because I've forgotten something for about 4 months.
Oh, I forgot
and it has to
something
go
too.
on the podcast today.
I forgot to bring you one of your gifts from one of the people.
Well, that is just wonderful. But yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure these people were ejaculating in me if they could have come. Oh yeah, they're just coming it up. Just.
I hate having sperms inside of me.
Do you? I love it because it goes inside my body and then it just disappears.
Stinks.
What? You think cum stinks?
If I leave it inside my pussy, sound off in the comments if this happens to you. If I leave it in my pussy and don't use a handheld shower sprayer to spray it out, it will start to smell like
handheld garden hose.
It starts to smell like the actual sperm cells are rotting inside of me.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I think that's just the smell of your pussy.
Oh, no. There is a distinct difference.
Really?
Yes. I have to get it out. Like, I can't just have sex and lay in the bed.
Do you know what's the funniest thing to me is people that can just like have sex and then be like, okay, I'm ready to go out. Like, there is so many fluids on me after I am done fucking. I mean, literal, like, I will have to grab a towel and wipe Rafe's asshole out. Because there's just.
Why can't he wipe it out?
No, I mean, he does it, but he's usually like laying down or he's above me and we take turns. We rotate being like, he's laying down or I'm laying down or I'm like in dog, whatever I'm doing. But it's like one of us will grab it and take charge. Like last night I puked a little giving him blowjay, you know?
Did you really?
Puked.
You were gagging too much.
Puked in my mouth. Swallowed it and laughed hysterically and said, I just puked a little bit. Got up, grabbed a towel real quick, brought it back, did a little dinkaroo, a little, just a little, you know.
And then he said, "Yeah, you're gagging on Daddy's dick."
Oh yeah, dude. Guys love that. If they're not gagging or whatever, if your partner doesn't have like a huge cock, just fake it. Just be like, oh, dude, you're guaranteed to just like. You're off the hook for anything, dude.
Hell yeah, brother.
Anything, you know. Hey, can you get up and get the remote? I choked on your fat cock last night. You know, you don't want to change the laundry over or let the dogs in? Oh, God, remember last night when I was choking on your huge fat weenie?
When I got asphyxiated by your ding-dong.
Ooh, remember when I went into anaphylactic shock by your dinger and you had to grab the EpiPen and bring me back to life because I choked on your big fat dingy?
Remember when your big fat dingy gave me leukemia and I had little white blood cells and I had to get chemotherapy? Wait. I didn't continue the pattern.
Oh, God. Ooh, yeah. Remember when your big fat dingy knocked my front teeth out and I had to call an orthodontist and get new teeth and get a bridge and an implant? It cost me $9,000. But that was all because of your big fat dongy.
Dongy.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I did puke. Puke last night. And it wasn't a lie. He asked me, he goes, "Were there afterwards?" He's like, "Were there like chunks?" I was like, why don't you not worry about that?
But were there?
Yeah, a little bit.
What'd you eat?
Well, this is the worst part, dude. So we ordered $200 worth of fucking barbecue yesterday so we can eat the whole week because we have to go out of town.
Right,
and, also, because we thought that the Kansas City Chiefs were going to win the fucking game yesterday and go to the motherfucking Super Bowl, and they shit and pissed it all away. We were so excited, and we fucking ordered all this food. I'm still so mad about that. I literally woke up today with, like I was nervous and sad.
Why don't you write the Kansas City Chiefs a nice email?
Thinking about it. I'm going to have my coworker, Simba Roney, help me out with it. But
Simbaroni.
We ordered all this fucking food. So I made with low carb tortillas, brisket quesadillas, just a nice little baby quesadilla. And it had, I put chunky salsa with mine. Mm-hmm. So that is, I believe what arose from me. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I'm going to be honest, like, I did a really good job keeping it all in, you know?
I commend you.
for the most part. Because it's like, I checked the covers and stuff this morning and things look clean as a whistle.
I'm sure the dog's probably got any residual chunks up.
Yeah.
What's that other guy's name? Royce probably.
Dude, he's a fucking lunatic. Mentally ill. But yeah, so all I'm saying is just like pretend you're choking on a dinger if you're doing it.
That's the moral of the story.
For sure. You ever choke on a dinger?
Oh, yes. Love choking on daddy's dick.
Sometimes I do like it, and then sometimes I get up and I just want to bitch slap them,
Well, the bad part about that with me is when I choke or gag, then I pee a little.
Sure. And then
if I'm naked, then that little pee goes on the sheet.
Sure.
It's like,
then
you're so wet. Yeah, I'm wet.
You're calling housekeeping, and they're like, what's going on here?
I urinated when I was choking on daddy's dick.
I mean, there's tiny little dribbles kind of all over the place. Just one little droplet. It looks like urine, but it's like, did you have a highlighter out and you were highlighting things and your highlighter went off and dropped onto the covers?
just like I said, ma'am. What's your name again?
Me?
Yeah.
Rhonda. My last name's Rousey, which is crazy because like it's similar to the UFC fighter, but whatever. It's all good. Yeah, I'm Rhonda. Rhonda Rousey, head housekeeper.
This man right here, the one that's naked on the bed with the hard ding dong.
Exotic. Very exotic looking man.
Right. I put his ding dong in my mouth.
Oh.
And it touched the back of my throat and I started gagging. So every time I do that, the gag makes a little bit pee come out.
So, okay. Yep. That is pretty much all we really needed to hear. A couple of things I would suggest. Maybe, putting a towel.
Yeah.
Putting a towel down. I get just nastily plowed by my stepson. I mean, by the stepfather of my children.
Okay.
So not my stepson. That's
that
disgusting.
Was weird. That slipped out. That was weird.
That's crazy. I don't even know. I mean, does Corey have incredible hair and have really good grades?
What does Corey's dick taste like?
and he's
how old is he? First of all, he's over 18, right?
I wouldn't know that. Yeah, he's 18.
Oh, thank God.
He's 18. He's a senior. He's about to get fucking drafted to the New York Jets. Are they the worst team in football? Yeah, they are.
Jesus Christ, Rhonda! I didn't ask you to come in here to talk about sports, your stepson, or the stepfather.
I was just trying to relate to you, ma'am, because what you've been doing the last 7 days, you've stayed in this hotel. And here's the thing: if you don't put up a do not disturb, you don't put the little placard on your door.
Well,
coming in. I'm coming in. It's my job. I'm required by law to come in. If I don't see that do not disturb placard and I don't come in, you know what Ted's gonna do to me?
What? Who's Ted?
Ted's my boss.
I thought you were the head boss.
No. I got somebody ahead of me. I'm head housekeeper.
Oh.
Head housekeeper. I'm not the GM of this hotel. You know what Ted's going to do to me?
What?
He's not going to have sex with me, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but probably shouldn't.
No. Ted's good. He's going to be pissed. He's going to be pissed, okay?
Well, I want to let you know right now before you say anything else, I am a school teacher. I am a mandated reporter. So if I feel like you're harming someone or someone's harming you, I will have to report it.
I'm literally, my therapist told me the same thing when I told her about this is so crazy. I started telling her a story about Corey. This was like 6 years ago. But
wait, 6? Quarter's 12, ma'am.
No. I'm just joshing around.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm just joshing
Hold on
around.
1 second here. I just want to send one quick email.
No. This is so not necessary. You need to get your, not necessary. And again, I'm not,
looks like
not having sex with my stepson.
What was your last name again, Rhonda? Rousey.
Yeah. So you can actually see me.
Okay. All right, there. Gotcha.
I'm here all the time. Thank you. That's great. Did you take my phone number down? That's really
just put
cool.
your name in there where you worked here at the.
That's great. I love.
See,
this is what I love about my job. I get to bond with people. I get to, you know what I mean? I get to meet the coolest people ever. You're a school teacher.
Right.
You're a school teacher. That's awesome. You know who else I met earlier this week?
Who?
Craziest thing in the world. Mechanic. You think your bed's dirty? His bed was just covered. WD-40.
Right.
tire stains. I mean,
He brought the tires
he
in the
brought
room.
a full tire into the room. Don't know what he was doing with it, but
Wow.
again,
Probably a
didn't put
little transmission fluid too.
didn't put the do not disturb placard on, so
Well, I
I
think
had to hop into the room and saw him kind of doing a headstand inside of this tire on his twin size bed. It was really amazing.
I think
So.
I think what's confusing people is your placards don't say "Do not disturb." They've tried to be trendy and cute, and it says "Rest needed." So people don't really know if that's the "Do not disturb" card or one of them I saw down the hall said "On vacation." So I don't. You guys are trying
Which
to be
is crazy because, like, if you're staying in a hotel, you're usually already on
right.
vacation.
So why would you need to tell? I just think you guys should streamline it. Put "Do not disturb" D&D and set all these cute little things.
Listen, if it was up to me, Ronda Rousey,
Yeah.
not the UFC fighter, do you want me to tell you what I think these placards should say?
What?
I think they should say, I'm fucking asleep. Leave me the fuck alone.
Well, that's good, but you're not always sleeping. Sometimes you're just in there, maybe choking on a cock and peeing in the bed. And you don't want to say, I'm sleeping. So what should you just "Do not disturb" covers every different scenario.
Sure. Well, what if we had kind of different ones for different moods? It's like, excuse me, fucking hard now. That
That's
could be
cute.
cool.
That'd be cute.
That would be real cool. Or like, excuse me, AF, ass fucked.
Oh, damn.
So that would be a really good one too. Just something to think about, you know?
What about one that just says "Watching TV"? I think that'd be nice.
Well, but I mean, why couldn't I come in and just like take care of the room
because
if you're just watching TV?
You're right.
Just say, you know, I could bend down every time I walk by the TV when you're watching. I
That
could
would
just
get
kind of be like,
so
excuse
annoying.
me, and just bend down really low to the ground. I could army crawl. I'd do a mean plank, you know?
Yeah, but every time you go by, you say "Excuse me." That would disrupt the person.
Okay, what if I didn't have to say excuse me and I would just do one of these little waves, you know, when you're trying to like scoot by somebody and you're like,
Well, even
when
that
you're
would,
driving,
would
you
be
think that would
distracting because you look
annoy
over
you personally?
and see,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what you're telling me right now is that you don't want to be disturbed.
that. Yeah,
Okay. Well, I do want to say,
I did hang up the sign that said "Live, love, rest" out there, and I thought maybe that would do
Yeah.
it. But
really catchy sign. Well, you know what? I'm going to get out of you and your exotic boyfriend's hair.
thanks so much.
He has a lot of hair, so it was kind of a funny joke
yeah,
do you understand?
I got it.
because
It's
he's got-
racist.
Racist?
Yeah, you're being racist. You're
Okay,
saying
well-
he's exotic just because he has long hair.
No,
You know
no,
who
no.
else has long hair? John Bon Jovi. Have you ever called? Have you ever called Rapunzel exotic?
Rapunzel.
And
Is
who
that-
else? Rip Van Winkle. Have you ever called him exotic?
You know who doesn't have long hair? Ripley's Believe It or Not, the founder. No long hair at all. So, all right. I should just be on my way.
Thanks, Rhonda.
All right.
I'll leave a couple Cokes in the fridge for you when we check out because I can't take that whole 12
Oh,
pack.
that's great. Yeah, and you can also leave cash. Thank you so much, exotic. Sexy boy.
His name's Frank. You can just call him
Okay.
Frank.
Frankard with a placard. Okay, I'm out of here.
All right, Rhonda.
All right,
can I
sounds
get a
good.
couple washcloths so I can wash my pussy?
Oh, boy. Yeah, should I give you ones that have been bleached or not been bleached? Are you
Bleached,
about to?
please.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, I'll just toss those. I'll slide them under the door.
Oh, no, don't put
Here,
them on the
just a
floor,
moment.
Rhonda.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, Rhonda.
all right, here we go. Oh, get you. Kobe. That's
him.
good. Oh, he's dead. R.I.P. All right, see y'all later.
Bye,
Thanks
Rhonda.
a lot. Your exotic boyfriend seems really nice.
Rhonda, stop. God, she really was a trip, wasn't she? She is a trip.
Well, you know, I saw Ronda Rousey at the wrestling event I went.
She was there?
It was unreal. Shout out to fucking Slop customer. I can't say their name or who their person is or any of that stuff, but a person that is a Slop customer is engaged to a WWE wrestler. And that could have been 70 people that were there.
Pause it. I need to know. Send it in a text message immediately.
All right, I will.
I got so excited for you. I thought it was on Monday.
Oh, no.
So when it was actually happening, I'm like, oh, man, I got it. I didn't get excited at the right time. I was going to get excited today. Did you see anybody do one of that moves where they jump off the thing and go on the person, and then they're like, 1, 2, and at the last second, they're like, ah!
So many times. The thing, we had seats that, I'm not fucking kidding you, where I'm sitting right here to the back of that wall, that's where the fucking ring was. The most incredible seats. I mean, I couldn't even fucking believe it. Some guy in front of us told us that he paid dollars for them.
Whoa!
More than my rent, my health insurance, and my car payment
Where
combined.
did you get the tickets?
From the gal, from the Slop customer.
Good Lord, Slop customer. Welcome to Slop.
Yep. Fucking hooked it up, brother. Hooked it up.
So let me ask you about the seating. Did they use those stupid metal chairs that they hooked together in a long row?
They were folding chairs. And let me show you. I got to take the chair home. We all got to take the chair home.
Wait, what?
Horrific seating. It was very tight, but boy, howdy. Boy, howdy. Let me show you.
Fitting into chairs, sometimes I'll look at it like today.
I barely fit in the chair. That's what the chairs looked like.
And you got to take it home?
We got to take it home because we sat
You're
in them.
sitting on people's faces?
I'm sitting on people's faces. All these wrestlers, they're smelling my pussycat.
You know who I don't see on there?
Who?
The Rock.
No, The Rock's not on there. Roddy Piper's not on there. None of the cool cats are on there. But let me tell you, dude.
I see Nikki Glaser on there, though.
That is Charlotte Flair.
Oh, wow. She
Ric
even knows
Flair's
the names.
son.
Boy, you just got
Or,
sucked in.
I said Ric Flair's son.
Is it Ric Flair's daughter?
Yeah, it's his daughter.
He went like this. Woo! That was Ric Flair's thing.
Honestly, I'm very into wrestling now. And what's crazy is that Rafe and I were talking about it because we recorded an episode. And I was telling him, I'm like, I want to get into wrestling. I'm all in. I want to be into it. And then later that day, the Slop customer DM'd me and was like, yo, you want to go? And I was just like, yeah, we're going. It's happening.
And this is a local?
No. They live in another state.
And they just knew that you lived here and messaged you. Oh, my God. Shout out to that customer.
It was a blast. And they were fucking cool, dude. Cool cat.
Did you get to sit with them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We sat next to each other. We shared a hot dog and a bratwurst together.
Whoa, hot dog and a bratwurst?
Yeah.
Fuck,
well, they ate
damn.
the hot dogs. I ate the bratwurst.
Did anyone eat popcorn?
No, we didn't. Their popcorn was not an option, unfortunately.
Probably because people throw it at the
Yeah.
performers. Not performers, the wrestlers.
Performers. I'll say, when you sit that close, you can just see how fucking fake it is.
You see him whispering, saying, I'm getting ready to jump off the thing.
You don't see whispering, but you see how fake it really is. Yeah. Okay.
Well, before you say anything else, I did notice in one of your Instagram stories there was a very fancy person in a red hat and a red jacket sitting quite close to you, and I thought, man,
With
they
the
got dressed
flame,
up.
with the flame
Yes.
sweater. Oh, yeah.
They got very dressed up.
Some of the people, there was a fucking Blues hockey goalie sitting like 3 rows up from us. I was like, I'm a celebrity. You know?
Dude, I got to get, if they had better seating, I got to get to one of these places.
Dude, it was fucking fun.
You know who loves wrestling? Justina.
Oh, yeah. I've seen some of their videos.
Justina probably could have been the announcer that night.
Oh, Justina would have fucking loved it. Here's what I'll say, though. Rafe has shown me a lot of videos from like the 80s and 90s wrestling as of late. And I'm like, man, you can't fuck with how cool these cats
We
were.
loved it as kids.
Like Roddy Piper.
Hell yeah.
I watched a video of his where he was like in the Piper's pit. He would literally do a TV show every week and just have wrestlers come on and he would fuck with everybody.
So
Like there's
good.
a video of him where it's like 2 guys. He's like, which one of you is fatter? You're both fat. And they're like, hey, fuck you. You know, and then they all like get in these fights. He's wearing a fucking long kilt. I mean, it was just incredible.
He's the Piper.
So fucking funny.
He was my favorite when I was a kid.
My favorite is this video that someone showed me last week when I told them I was going to go at work. And they, the video is of, what's his name? Macho Man, Randy Savage or something. Dude, he's literally pulling little baby creamers out of nowhere. And I wish we could play it on here, but we probably can't. But it's literally just a video of him being like, I'm cream of the crop. I'm Macho Man Randy. And it's literally almost like he's like, what's behind your ear? And he pulls a creamer out. He takes a little creamer. He's like, cream of the crop. And there's a tiny little creamer. And then he balances on his head. He's like, dude, it's so funny. You gotta watch it. I was dying,
Macho
dude.
Man Randy's, and his face was always like bright red, wasn't it?
No wonder they all have heart attacks, dude. They are in cardiac arrest at all times. Hearing Macho Man Randy Savage talk, I was like, yeah. Listen to him. He's like, straight. He's like, I'm macho, and I'm cream of the crop, and I'm gonna take it. I was like,
God,
whoa.
you should be a wrestler.
Dude, he was losing his mind. And the best part is he's this big man who literally looked like he could fucking kill the announcer he's talking to. And he's just pulling out these tiny creamers. He's like, cream of the crop. My favorite part was
What a
when he just
great
balanced
gimmick.
the little creamer on his head and he's like, weird as stupid fucking sunglasses.
They are almost doing comedy.
100%, dude.
Who was your favorite wrestler, Randy?
Shit, probably Ric Flair as a young child, and my high school baseball coach was the referee at Wrestling at the Chase. The referee Lee Warren was my high school baseball coach.
I want to. So Rafe and I talked about wrestling in the last episode because I was like, just really excited, wanted to get into it. Happened to get a message from that gal that night.
That's serendipitous.
I know, right? And we were looking at this picture. Look, this is Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. Don't they look dead? They look like they both have dementia
Holy,
and accident. That's exactly what Rafe said. Rafe goes, dude, he looks like he's saying ranch.
help! I'm bleeding. What was Ric Flair's thing to go, woo? Is that Ric Flair, Randy?
Oh! I mean, look,
All right, brothers.
look at them, dude. They look so fucking disheveled. He looks like Christopher or what's that guy's name? Christopher
Lloyd.
I almost said Christopher Columbus. Christopher Lloyd. Doesn't he right there? He kind of looks like Christopher
Yes.
Lloyd with
He
his
looks
little
like he has been passed away for quite a while.
dude, they both look so dead and just I can't get over how funny this picture
I'll
is.
tell you what, brother.
Come on, light the grill. Light it. I'll cook a burger.
Set up the table. We're fixing to fall through it, Hulk.
Grab me a diet Sprite.
Look at his eyebrows in the first pic. Obviously brown.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, look at me. It's Ric Flair.
Hey, I love 4. The number 4.
Look at my class ring.
Give it up 4 more years.
Is he alive?
No, he's dead.
Oh, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Ric Flair. I mean, the jackets, dude, it's cool, but like truly, it's not as cool as today. It's not nearly as cool as it used to be.
Maybe you just think that.
Don't get me wrong. I had a blast. There were some cool things, some cool gimmicks, some cool, loved it. But, it was an experience. I will say that. And everybody was just counting down because the Royal Rumble, somebody new comes in every 90 seconds.
Oh, my God.
So they do the women's and then the men's. And somebody new comes in every 90 seconds. And when it starts counting down, everybody will be like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it goes, bam. And then they bring somebody else in.
So how many people are in the Royal Rumble?
30 in each.
That's chaos.
30 in the men's, 30 in the women's. And they did a few matches before each one.
Oh, it's so wrong. Oh, what is it again, Hulk? What are we doing?
They did a match with this couple called Edge.
Edge!
Oh,
Whoa.
dude, he looked like our buddy Mark Algitz.
I'm trying to get with him.
Edge, WWE.
Oh, he's cute.
Yeah. So Edge wife, I wonder.
Which was it? Because I know they have like Monday Night Raw. What was this?
Edge and Beth. Okay, this was called the Royal Rumble.
But the whole thing, the whole WWE. Well, like what was it?
WWE.
Don't they have like a special name?
So there's like SmackDown,
Right.
Raw,
What was
WrestleMania.
that?
This was just
Regular old
Rumble
wrestling.
Royal or Royal Rumble.
Where was it?
Scott or America's Dome or something, Edward Jones.
Oh Lord!
Okay, so this couple, Edge and Beth Phoenix, fought. I mean, look at him, dude. I was like, this guy looks like he's Tom Hanks in Castaway. He has just been on a boat alone for a long time. But I'd fuck him. He looks enough like Rob Zombie that I'm in.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, and then they fought this couple called Ms. and Mrs., who Ms. was on Real World a long time ago.
Let's see her.
Okay, let me show you Ms. and Mrs. WWE. Oh, this is it. I don't know how to spell anything.
Wait, look whose brother it is right there.
Randy Orton. Randy
Was he
Orton
there?
came out for a couple minutes.
Did he really?
Yeah, and boy, I was just erect.
Did you like, I know your brother?
Yeah, I was like, I love you, Randy.
Remember
Okay.
when you hinted that you'd come to the Funny Bone for the show and you didn't?
So this guy's called The Miz, and he was on Real World, and everybody fucking hated him, I guess. And
so
then
he's a heel then, I would say.
yes. No, everyone hated him in the real world.
Right. But I can just imagine him taking that further and becoming a heel.
Oh, for sure. See, all of this is new terminology to me. Someone, the gal that I was with was like, yeah, so he's a heel. And I was just like, what the fuck does that mean?
He has a foot. He's got... Well, you know that my ex-husband used to wrestle. So that's why I know
Sure,
a
and
lot
champion.
about wrestling.
Probably.
Not
champion.
a champion.
Yeah. Thought he was, though.
Nope, never even thought he was.
No? Just big fan?
His characters were just goofy characters. So he had a mime.
Sorry.
Do it.
You know
Tell
what?
me.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, let's get to this. So
Wait, that curtain's moving. Is it Kitty?
it stops
Oh, it's
Going
Jack
off.
coming in
Okay.
here?
So, hold on a second. Let me pull this up.
Do, do, do.
No, not that, Randall. But we will do that here in a little. Sorry, I'm trying to find this fucking screenshot.
Where did Drake
Okay,
go?
so here's what happened.
He can walk through.
Last year, sometime, a person that is actually not a fan of our podcast, but their
Okay.
partner is a big fan of the podcast,
Okay.
asked us to do something for them. And I was like, you know what? I don't think it's going to happen. We're really busy, yada, 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 yada.
Okay.
But basically, I fucked up, never got back to them. I know, I'm a piece of shit.
It's not my fault at all.
No, it's not Libbie's fault.
No, it is because I don't ever do anything on the slap thing. So
You
it is
don't.
my fault too.
Oh, okay. Well, I fucking said I'm going to get back to them. I didn't get back to them, yada, 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 yada. So this is a message for Lori from Gavin.
Gavin Newstead?
Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, preceded by Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, this person's wife's birthday was on October 23rd. So, Lori, if you're here, sound off in the comments. This is a message for you to Lori from Gavin.
Oh!
God, I want to be like Delilah. Why? I don't think it's in my voice. Okay, I'm going to try to talk to her. To Lori from Gavin. Happy birthday to the strongest, most resilient woman I have ever met. You deserve better than what life gives you sometimes.
Oh, damn.
But that has never stopped you from being a caring person and an amazing mother.
Oh.
You're a badass that I will always admire. I am grateful for everything that you have done and that I can call you my wife. I love you very much.
Damn.
So, Lori, if you and Gavin have been having any kind of problems in the last few months and he's just kind of been sitting around waiting like, oh, man, I really need these podcast gals to give me some fucking credit because I did some work. And it was a long fucking time ago. Months, actually.
Oh, no.
Months and months ago. In September of last year. And you're mad at him. Don't be mad at him anymore, you know?
He redeemed himself.
Unless he's a piece of shit, then be mad at him. But y'all have kids together and he took the time to do this for you. So I got a feeling that was a really nice thing. And also, I just want people to know that we don't normally do shout outs or things like that because there's just too much, you know?
We have at least 2 to 3 people a day writing.
too many people. And so if someone out there right now is like, well, I need to get my Lori her message. Nope. This was it. And we fucked it up. We did it 5 months later. So
I mean, it's better than never.
for sure. So Lori, your husband Gavin Newsom is so proud of you and wish you happy birthday. We know we're a few months late, but listen, you know, we're fucking busy.
She's probably not even a fan of ours anymore.
We're busy. We can't fucking help it.
Usually what happens is in my case, when they want me to do something like that, it's actually the person who's writing the note that's the fan. And then they give the thing to the other person. The other person's like, what? So I bet Gavin's a fan.
I don't know. He's like, yeah, so Lori never mentioned anything. And I just kept being like, dude, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I've literally had alarms in my phone for the days we're recording to
Hell
be like,
yeah.
okay, I'm going to do this. But then like we got all fucked up because you were in Vegas getting fucked and pissing on the fucking bed, you know?
Among other things. Auga. Getting scabies on my face or whatever it is.
Yo, man, that ain't scabies.
Syphilis.
Scabies is the worst thing I ever had in my life, brother.
My God, you had scabies. Have you had everything that pirates get? Did you get scurvy too? Tina's a pirate.
No, I'm a fucking nasty ass ex-heroin addict, dude. I know I look hot, but I'm gross, okay? I'm a nasty bitch. Scabies, shingles, perioral
Syphilis.
dermatitis, the Christmas tree rash, aka pityriasis rosea.
Where's that? Is that the mouth one?
No, that was the one I had on my chest, all over my body.
Holy mackerel.
It was nuts. So I had that one.
Was that the one you had while we were on tour?
No, that was the one that I had while we were on tour was an allergic
Antibiotics,
reaction to the
that's
sulfa
right.
antibiotics.
Is Drake just standing there? No. Oh, I was going to tell him he can come on by.
He's just standing in the hall. Oh, boy.
Happy birthday to
Yeah, I've had
Lori.
Yeah, happy birthday, Lori. Your husband loves you. This is like the time that you guys did that surprise Slop City episode for my birthday for me. That was really something.
Really just something special.
That was just so nice. I
Did you
mean,
say we did? Question mark.
He goes, we did. Oh, fuck you, Randy.
I'm sick of him.
I am just.
I got blasted by a wizard.
There's this cup that was sitting on the Slop City podcast table, and if you're watching the video, you can see it. And it looks very shady. We were like, oh my God, what happened to this cup? And I said, looks like it got blasted by a wizard because it looks melted. It looks warped. But we realize it's a skull. And
It's
that
a
lets you
skull.
know that the power of Jesus Christ is in both of us. Because if the power of Jesus Christ, Boris Christ, our Savior, was not in us, we would have looked at this and immediately seen a skull. And everybody knows a skull is bad. You know, you think in my head that I've got a skull in there? No way.
What's back there?
No way. Just a gelatinous form. Just a bunch of pork bones.
Why do you got pork bones in your face?
Because I don't want a devil in my brain.
A skeleton is not a devil. It's a bone man.
I've seen a bone man before in a place. Didn't like it. I was out.
You're being very shady, ma'am.
Mm,
Are you a devil worshiper?
No. God, I can't believe people used to think that about. Like, they would be like, wow, people are making decisions because Satan has taken them over. You know? That shit's crazy.
There's a lot of crazy stuff in this world.
A lot of fucking crazy stuff. Rini, how much longer do we have left on the podcast? Because I want to talk about this thing. Like what time
about
are we at?
15 minutes. I was going to let you in about 5.
Matt Baszler wants us to be on his podcast.
Honestly, the pepperoni nipple man.
Yes.
That goes with his nipples.
Love him.
Funniest. I mean, Rafe and I literally die laughing at his videos.
I love him, but I will say this. The last time I was on his podcast, I didn't know him very well. Scared the shit out of me. I thought he hated me the whole time. Then I figured out that that's his form of comedy. It's like so sarcastic.
Very deadpan,
Yes.
kind of.
And
Yeah.
it leads you to believe that he'll hate you. But he sent me a message and said, "Hey, blah blah blah. Do you and Tina want to be on the podcast?" And then I didn't answer right away. And he goes, "Oh, my brother sent that. Never mind. Don't listen to what he said."
Oh,
Which is hilarious.
because he doesn't have a brother. His brother's been dead for 70 years.
His brother is a pepperoni nipple.
Dude. Oh, God. He's fucking funny, dude. This guy, Matt Baszler, is like, so he did this thing in St. Louis. He's a musician. Like, I don't know if I would say he's an official comedian, but like he does comedy content online. And he played this song Smooth, like, I think 50 times in a row one year. Just like did this event. It was like a music event. And he was like, come watch me play Smooth 58 times in a row. And it's like, that was literally the event.
Legendary.
He just played that song over and over and over again. And it's fun. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And
And he got to travel with Electric Six for a while, which is one of my favorite bands.
Oh, I don't know who they are. Should I look them up?
They sing, their most famous song was, "I'll Take You to the Gay Bar, the Gay Bar."
Okay. Love it.
That looks so good. It's making me so fucking hungry.
Well, I got a couple things to say about this photo here in a moment. What else? What were we talking about before that? Okay, the Matt Baszler thing. Yeah. Cool. Oh, I did this podcast the other day with these cats. It's like called What's in the Box podcast or whatever. They were messaging us for a while, trying to link up with us. They're like some cats in St. Louis. And I did the podcast with them, and Chris Bauer, the photographer that remember
I love
the one,
him.
that did Bobby's photos and all
Love
that
him.
stuff, was there. We took photos
He's
of
so
me.
funny, isn't he?
He's hilarious. He said something so funny while we were shooting photos that it made me laugh so hard. It was like, okay, maybe like go by this plant and kind of like hold it, check out its worth. Like it was this it made me laugh. Something along those lines. It
Did he
was so
take,
fucking funny.
Like headshots?
Dude took bomb ass photos of me. I haven't seen them, but I knew they were cool. Like I felt badass.
We both have some bomb ass photos coming our way.
I know. Can't wait. Okay, so here's what I asked this person if I could use this photo of their pasta. I don't believe that they answered me, but
it looks so good.
I don't really give a fuck. Here's what I got to say. I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw this photo of this pasta. And they were like, oh my God, you have got to make this recipe for this winter pasta, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, it looks good. But what I cannot fucking get over is this photo of this pasta. How mentally stable do you have to be to only eat that portion of pasta? Like, I looked at it for a while and I was like, I don't give a fuck if I have 5 servings left over. I'm not waiting. I'm dumping all that fucking pasta in the bowl. Look at that, dude. It's a massive bowl.
Are those mushrooms?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Honeys.
Yeah. That's fucking either fresh parsley or dill.
Well, I could do without them little sprigs on there.
It's like a vegan stroganoff or some shit.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I knew, dude, when I saw you the other day do that Instagram story, you're like, oh, Chelsea's the breakfast queen. And she had avocado on her fucking thing. I was like, you fucking bitch. I get so much shit for eating.
I fucking hate avocados.
I know. You hate them so much.
Why
And
just quit putting them on everything?
you're wrong, dude. I eat avocado toast and literally.
I have white trash palate. That's what it is. That's what I discovered the other day. I have a white trash palate.
Through and through.
Try to put a spice in there on me. No. We ain't putting no spices nowhere.
You try to put a spice in there. No.
Don't be putting no spices in nothing.
Oh, dude. You're not good with any of that. You're just like, someone starts putting seasoning salt on something. Are you out?
The only kind of salt seasoning stuff I like is a little bit of garlic. Maybe take a packet of that ranch dry stuff. and
okay.
garlic salt.
Garlic
That's
salt.
it. I'm not into all that other stuff.
No, you don't want any of
Get
it.
it out of here.
Mm.
That looks delicious, though. Shout out to that person.
The pasta, it's Lisa Kelly. That's who's
She is a delight.
the pasta looks incredible, but I just could not get over the little portion. I'm like if I ordered that at a restaurant and got it, you know how many, I went to like my first fancy ever like restaurant with a ex-boyfriend of mine, a few boyfriends ago. His name was Smitty. We met in rehab. We should have never been together. Just not that it was like, oh God, it was so toxic. We were in rehab, but it's like we were just very different people.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way it was going to work. We didn't even make it a year together. And was that year crazy and just a fuck fest?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was. Did he finger blast me on the way home from the Lake of the Ozarks while driving on some really steep, windy roads?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Does it make me sick to my stomach to think about? No. Oh, a little bit. We were just different people. It was never going to work. You know, when you like think about someone that you fucked before and you're like, what the fuck was I doing? It's just, it was almost like our bodies didn't work together, you know?
That wasn't like puzzle pieces going together.
No, it wasn't like, you know, getting the last piece of a puzzle and putting it in and getting it in there. It wasn't like that at all. Just, it was a wild ride. But my point in bringing that up is that we went to a very fancy restaurant one time, like the Millennium thing that spins around in St. Louis. It's spinning around, going all around town.
People are barfing everywhere.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Everyone's there like, whoa. Yeah.
Slow her down.
Everyone's in there just getting sick and don't know why. But the meals were like $40 each.
Whoa.
And they bring me my portion. And I'm not, it was the first time I'd ever really been to a nice restaurant. And I'm not kidding you. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Then
it said fries. I had like 3 fries on there and like a steak or whatever. It was, I was fucking livid. I was like, do I not get another side?
Ma'am, this ain't Captain D's.
And these people are looking at me like I'm just trash.
They turned on the spinner and got you out the hell out of here.
They turned off the spinner and we're like, we're not turning this spinner back on until you say thank you.
Spinner.
Dude, I was fucking livid. I mean, I remember, do you know what I'm talking about? When you go to a nice restaurant and you're like, I'm looking to fucking chow down, bitch.
Right.
I'm ready to fucking eat. And then you get that little fucking plate, just bullshit on it.
It's one thing and you're like,
I'm like, do you know what this portion is for? This is for Gwyneth Paltrow.
This is
not
for an
me.
infant child.
Yeah, this is a fucking portion plate for a 4-year-old. This is like a school that's like really like, listen, I mean, we're trying to cut corners, you know, we can't just be plopping all these hash browns on everybody's plate anymore. We gotta really watch our inventory.
Did you say something at the time?
Yeah, I asked them, I go, do I not get more fries? That's it? They were like,
the fact that you ordered fries in there is the funny part to me.
They were just like, no, ma'am, this is the entree. And I was
you
like,
get 3 fries.
okay, you guys know this is like dumb as fuck, right? Oh, what's your name? Antonio? Cool. I'm like,
Cool.
Fucking hate this. Yeah. I mean, I think there's definitely like parts of me that have like white trash food in them, which is funny because I wasn't necessarily raised white trash. I mean, you know, you peons were just.
He said,
He's like,
I was raised on a diet of white carbohydrates. And that's what I like.
refined carbohydrates, I think is what they're called.
Whatever they are, sure do like them.
Whatever they are. You're the guy going to a fancy ass restaurant asking for fucking chicken strips and shit
Now,
like
when
that.
I go out to fancy places, I will get a fillet. A nice
fish?
a full fillet of fish.
You bring in your own fillet of fish. You're like, can I get an extra plate for the appetizers? And
Can you guys warm
pull
this
it out
up?
of your pocket and just put it on unfolded in that yellow wrapping paper.
Oh, that sounds good. A fish fillet.
You get American cheese on your fillet of fish?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
An extra tartar.
Yep.
So it's oozing out.
I love it. Yeah, but So my point is that portions sometimes, it's like objects in mirror are larger than they appear. Not when you go to one of these fucking places. You'll look at the menu, it'll be like sweet potato ole, remoulade.
Want to burn the menu.
And it's like one little tiny piece of everything on there. And I'm like, well, they got 19 ingredients. There must be a lot of all of it. And then you get your fucking plate and it's like one little tiny piece of all of it. And I'm just like, all right. I'm gonna need some sides. Just give me a fucking side of mashed potatoes.
All these fancy restaurants we go to with Chelsea, the sides come family style.
Yes. They do that at a lot of steakhouses.
And she will get a lot of the sides.
Yeah, but then you don't really eat all of it. That's what I've also noticed, though, as I've gotten older. Like, my appetite used to be very psycho, where I would just be like, I need to eat all of it. Now I like get some shit like the family style, the this, that, and the other, and I'm like, ooh, this is too much food. And then I'm like literally sitting at the table like nodding off.
I always get the damn wedge salad before every meal, and then I don't eat anything else.
Then you're done for.
Give me a wedge salad right now. Where can I get one?
A place in Clayton called Lester's, but I don't think they're open.
That sounds not cool.
Oh, boy.
Can somebody give me
all right.
Goddamn.
Well, listen. I got to pee.
And I got to find a wedge salad.
Got to find a wedge salad. Yeah. But either way, love y'all. And, yeah.
And, if you don't want to say something nice in the comments on YouTube, don't say it.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Yeah, we don't need.
You can critique it or whatever. Don't take personal hits at us.
Mm-hmm. You dumb, stupid looking bitch.
We're fucking sick of it. And you know what happens every time you do that? You get blocked. You're getting blocked, brother. We don't need your dumbass fucking comments, your critique. You want to start talking about shit? Guess what? Start your own fucking podcast.
Yeah.
Find your own fucking Randy Cash.
Yeah.
All right?
And you won't find another Randy Cash because he's the only motherfucker like this around.
Yep. And guess what? We're the only fucking bitches like us. So you want to fucking talk shit on one of us? Oh, you dumb, stupid looking bitch.
You dumb, stupid looking bitch.
And I got her back. And she's got mine.
Oh, yeah. We'll fucking delete. I mean, we'll delete you in 4 seconds.
I mean, as fast as you can.
You're getting blocked.
Because we just don't need that kind of negativity in our life. It's 2022. I got my fucking plates today. I'm legal. I ain't fucking around.
Things are already so negative. So guess what? Why don't you take your fucking sad ass, take your boring ass the fuck out of our comments. Because we don't give a fuck about you.
Hello, is that you calling?
Boring, bitch.
You fucking moron.
And with that, I'll say cut.
You fucking moron.
Oh, man, he split it up.
That was tight.
Literally. Literally.
It's literally.
Oh, fucking hell, I need a wedge salad.